Welcome to the Fit Happens Gym, and I'm joined today by Manoj Ketkar. Manoj is going to look at some of the exercises for the pull group. The pull group is those part of the upper body muscles that were used for pulling things towards us, and those particularly are the back and the biceps. So if you think of things involving the back, we're pulling something from here towards us, or we're pulling from up down towards us. In both cases, we're pulling something from far away towards the core of the body, towards the chest. Also, the biceps form part of the pull group as well. From here, curling upwards, we're bringing a weight or resistance towards us. The final one of the pull group is the posterior deltoids, the rear parts of the shoulders, where we're pulling a weight towards us this way, and the shoulders are going further back that way. We also include in the pull group, even though it's not technically a pull muscle, the lateral deltoids, which are the deltoids at the end, where we raise weights this way. That really isn't a pull or a push, but we put it into the pull group. So that's what we're looking at. We're looking at back, biceps, and part of the shoulders, all part of the pull group.
Sounds good.
Weights?
Yeah, let's go for it.
We're going to do the single arm dumbbell row exercise for the back, one of the pull groups. Got to form a tripod, got a straight leg fixed to the floor there, bent leg on the bench there, the third leg of the tripod being this arm. I'm going to pick up the dumbbell, I'm going to raise it such that it touches my hip bone and then lower it again. It doesn't touch the ground. One of the key things to do is to make sure that we don't move too much in the shoulder girdle. In other words, we're keeping ourselves nice and level here. We're not moving up and down. We're not assisting the movement by moving parts of it that aren't meant to be involved in the exercise. So, hand on here, keeping that leg straight. Bring the dumbbell up, now we keep the leg straight. Bring the weight up to the hip bone. Lower it more slowly. And the key thing we're not doing, as I say, we're not rocking at all, we're not inducing any motion that way or forwards.
Okay,
Yeah.
give it a try.
Give that a whirl.
Is that low enough?
Yep. Now try and keep the whole shoulder area stable and horizontal. That's better, but again, you're moving too much on rocking the shoulder area up and down. The only thing that should be moving is the upper arm and the elbow joint. That's better. Are you touching the hip bone with each rep?
Yeah.
Right. Perhaps we need to do that with a lighter weight for you. But you've got the general principles of the one-arm dumbbell row.
Okay, thank you.
An exercise for the back, specifically for the lats. You've heard of the lats exercise, the lats muscle group. The lats going to be worked a lot in this one. Although that does work other back muscles as well. It's the wide grip pull-up. Now, people who are very strong, in fact, averagely strong, can do this without assistance.
Okay.
Today, we're going to show you how to do it with assistance using this device, which is the assisted dip or assisted chin or assisted pull-up machine.
Okay.
It works by kneeling on the pad, and the weight resistance makes life easier for us. We grasp the top handles in such a position such that the upper arms will be vertical once we start the exercise. Kneel on the pad, take our weight on the top, lower away, and pull ourselves up to when the weights touch. And stop shy of the weights touching, that works too. You should feel this all the way through the back. As I said, particularly the lats as well.
Okay.
You dismount by taking both feet obviously off the kneeling pad and send on these pedals.
Okay, we'll give it a try. Arms about here.
Yep. So you've got vertical arms. Kneeling, take the resistance, pull up, exhale as you pull up. Don't let the knees come closer, don't bend at the waist. Bending at the waist is a sign the weight is too heavy.
Not enough help.
Okay. That's it. So again, we could have probably changed the weight on there to give you a little bit more assistance.
More assistance there, I think. Yeah.
But well done, great. Right, I'll do the barbell bicep curl. Barbell bicep curl is one of the pull group of exercises because it's working on the bicep or one of the pull muscles. We stand with our feet hip width apart, feet pointing forwards, the upper arms welded to the sides of our body, And the elbows tucked in, curling upwards to here, then lowering more slowly to the start position. Making sure throughout that the elbows remain locked and that the upper arms are welded to the sides of the body. There's no body swing, we're not dipping backwards and forwards, and the shoulders aren't contributing at all. So there you go. Barbell bicep curl.
Good. Yeah. Is that width about right?
Make sure that it's matching width, that's it. Right, now your shoulders are coming forwards, your elbows are moving, so keep that much more stiff, much better. And again, you're leaning back a little bit there, so try and keep the rest of the body still. That's, again, there's a lot of induced movement there. Try again, keeping that still. Yeah, you've got the general idea. It's probably the weight's a bit heavy for you. We'll change the weight over. But you've got the general idea.
Okay.
Great, thanks.